先去吃饭，好吃。好，吃饭，我开完。我这样开着游戏，我的游戏时速又变长了，笑死！那开着游戏挂机，永远那个什么，你的那个Steam上的那个永远是不对的。哎，哈鲁卡，早安。
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays.
白痴哦，人家把老师在讲课就。
Step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest
来，
your
大家
weight
跟我一起喊 up
up.
up。
Thank you. Now, your turn.
Now your turn.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
up
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
所以有人可以侧着骑脚踏车还是机车，是不是？侧着骑是怎样？
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do
This'll
take
take some
care.
getting used
The
to.
brooms are school property. I want them
This is
returned in
brilliant.
one piece.
好。
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom,
然后
let's
有
see
油
how
门
well
可以
you
加了
manage
吗？
with
我
the
可以，
more
我可以，我可以，我可以，我可以加速了吗？
Shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
按住 RT 加速，有加速加速。
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
哦，差点撞到头。
Brilliant.
哦，哎，下去下去。哦
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
好，这样算有过是不是啊？好，好诶。
Whoa.
他很容易
Our
推过
aquatic
头。
resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
哦，那个没有很简单的，其实我推错边了。啊啊啊！好，不是不简单呢，真的是没有很简单，真的。 干回去重考没有啦，可以的啦。
Made it.
Oh, well done. Have a moment.
好不好？直线7秒可以2次，好吗？虽然我1次过。
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clockton. So, care to join me?
你看，就是你乱丢那个臭臭
flying
大便蛋
fun?
的人呢、妈的，就是你。
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Follow me.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
Oh.
Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Oh. 我现在要记得往上推是往上飞，往下推是往下。
Nice to
干
get above it all,
他
isn't it?
跟我有一点跟我平常玩的那个不太一样。
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
前起哦
Now that's more like it.
哦这样
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge.
Ooh.
Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid
哇
architecture.
有扫帚
isn't it?
之后我可以飞超快耶，好
Flying
哎。
tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
哇！
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
我很快。魁地奇球场它也有做出来耶，好棒哦！
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
超级被宽容的主角哎。
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's
所以
favorite.
我可以买一把
I could show
我
her
自
a
己
thing
的
or
扫
two
把
if I
吗
had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
哦，完成主线任务。我不能偷干扫把吗？我可以飞走吗？拜托。新安安，靠腰啊！
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
不是啊，你换安安了，我想说靠腰啊，你刚来过了。魔药。我想要先解，我想先解那个支线。但是我打字跟讲的不一样。好啊，你打我，好啊，都这样啊，哇，那我等下被你操。先去魔药店好了，先去魔药店一趟。先去魔药店一趟。买完饮料回家了，好哦。我贴点天赋了。哦，有哎，哦，升一等有一点哦。好，那我先去那个，先去火米村。哎，按错了，按这个才对。我要去，这个。
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
安安，
What can I do for you today?
我要买那个终极魔药配方。
A wise decision. Thank you.
300块。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today?
不是我按错了。雪
I
狼安
hope to see you
安
again. Farewell for now.
好，都安安。
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to
Oh, sorry,
Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument.
好了，查理安安靠腰啊，你们都安安过了，一定要换。
But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
好喂
Revelio.
，Revelio。你是不是有听学？你2公里耶，哥。伸懒腰，伸。好，伸。太远了啦！哇，他要我走，这是哪里啊？啊？啊，好，这个我走，这个我自己走一趟好了。好呀。我走。中间有那个传送点，顺便开一开，我自己走一趟，这个可能走一趟比较好。 反正就。如果附近有那个传送点的话，我可以顺便开一开。白天应该不太会有什么坏人吧，除非你去什么禁忌森林之外，别的会出事情。对，还好我喉咙好卡，还好我选择自己走，我可以去解一下那个，解一下这个。这是火车站哦。火车已经到车站。火车已经到车站。
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's that. Settled.
好意。这里有这个问号是什么东西啊？哦
Revelio.
原来是挑战。
Revelio.
这有什么东西？这里有坏人是不是？看不到。啊，这火车站好像不能过哦。八只，感谢八只揪团，谢揪来的观众可以点一下头贴收伞，然后这边对这边都在玩游戏，对。基里安安，好啊！哎，八字你看，我是雷文克劳，所以我全身都很蓝。我蓝到不行，真的是雷文克劳是蓝的，然后我也是蓝的，我全部都是蓝的。蓝队，波虫安安。哦，这里有一个挑战。 还好头顶不是绿的，是在哭哦。
Revelio.
啊，这附近没有球。
Accio. Revelio.
还有哪里？这里有一颗球啊，然后呢？这个球要先捡上来吗？还是不用？我看不到解谜的地方在哪？这是其中一个。球呢？看离这边最近的球就这里了呢。看来就他们了。
Accio.
还有一个在哪里？
Revelio.
哦，找到了。嗯，哦
Accio.
OK。我玩这游戏容易叫吗？打架的时候比较容易。打架的时候要那个，我现在没办法示范，反正就是
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
总之你会按错，你想要的那个，我自己手残会按错我自己想要的，那我这蓝叫人的写考，干，这是什么？哦。 真是谢了。
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
总之就这样，这游戏的打架就这样，对。哦，盗猎者，不是啊，按，嗯，好。
Accio.
干嘛？靠呀，我 bug 了。
Protego. Stupid. Incendio.
不可那么久，我还愿意接，有人好好哦，在哭哦。而且我刚是没看到，我没注意到你有留言呢。哦，对，你看喇叭花，喇叭花。好，这个不能采集，对。喇叭花。 哇，真实的喇叭花，极度真实。哦
Accio.
安安，
Incendio.
等，我会掉下去，别让我上来。摔死了，摔死了。
The beasts are safer now.
Why, you cheeky little bounder.
这里有一个可以解。好，
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
这边要干嘛？
Accio. Levioso.
No。
Expelliarmus.
你要干嘛？这边要干嘛？
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
好，这个我应该现在解不了，我猜我现在解不了。先，解不了吗？我怎么觉得我可能要这个招式啊？这个不是消消场改变咒语变形？哎，不对啊，那个这个啦，温加颠拉维亚萨。我觉得我可能需要这招才能用。
Lumos.
对啊 ，Lumos 不是，引起不是。
Reparo.
我又不是要修复它，所以这个绝对好，绝对我现在还用不了。然后这附近有火，我要开传送点。火。
No.
靠，要火在里面。哦，这是什么客栈吗？看起来也不像。这底下有两个坏人，黑暗杂种犬。到家了，好诶。 果杂种，我是说嗨。
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
哦，好，晚会好爽哦，都可以去泡温泉。我没当去泡温泉啦。 要快乐啦！超级嘲讽。哦，这里也有一个可以解一下。
Incendio.
Hmm? 2个，第3个呢
Revelio.
靠那么远哦！
Incendio. Accio.
不要快点
Incendio.
哦，我知道了，我懂了。
Accio.
不是，
Incendio.
好，快呀，靠腰啊！你他妈在卡啥小？干直接烧完了啦！这边有什么办法可以快一点走过来？OK， 应该用跳的是最快的。好。
Incendio.
Ah! 太慢了。
Incendio.
快！快！啊！好慢！快！
Incendio.
哦，再一次。好，没中。
Incendio.
啊！这样没成功。
Incendio.
Oh. 好难。
Incendio. Incendio.
啊，这样没过。
Incendio.
Ah!
Incendio.
Wow.
Myself would be proud.
Ow. 我还以为它多麻烦，就是你靠着岸边跑就好了。
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Okay.
Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
啊喂，舌头。温家店阿维拉萨，拉维阿维拉维阿拉维阿萨拉维阿拉萨，随便了。
Accio. Accio. Incendio.
阿伟，阿伟，阿伟，那个狗在叫你。
Revelio.
这里面
Wonder who lives here.
Hmm? 在哪里？
Always late, that Pippin.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
胆小狗英雄什么东西？
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works.
好扯哦，干他妈几百人呢！哦，
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
但他真的是几百人呢。OK，
That's a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of
后
sight.
小姐，你好
Why?
小。
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do
没有
that.
生。好生。
What do you have for sale?
What do you have to sell?
What are we looking for today?
You sell 大便呢？靠腰，干卖大便还敢出来在那边挨？
This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
哦，你可以跟他买大便，没有，我卖大便给他就好了，不用。给他一坨蟹，35哦，那么强哦，哇！有人问我那么强的东西吗？服装，不过这个看起来嘛，超像睡衣的啦，换一下啦。这个好看。 不要从他那边拿线。
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables. That's all I'll say.
这边的东西在哪里啊？这边要解的东西在哪？哦，这里有一张纸。
Revelio.
邪屋。OK， 这里面没东西。
Revelio.
香根哦，这里有一颗石头，我要把那颗石头拖去哪里啊？嗯？
Revelio.
蜂巢哦，哦，这是蜜蜂的蜂巢哦，那么大一个。哦，是好看的配件。
Revelio.
嗯，我找不到哎。学校选课好麻烦，讨厌。可是你不选的话，你就毕不了业啊！加油啊！所以这个时候我到底要拉去哪里啊
Accio.
不选就是栽一年，真的。这到底要拉去哪里啊？我没有看到可以放这颗球球的地方。
Accio.
哦。看他卡住了，机车。
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
干球卡住了啦！等下 SL 大法，我重新传送一下就好了。好，这样球球就回去了。我还是没找到到底要拖去哪里耶？那颗球到底要拖去哪？先想办法弄出来好了。
阿 Q，
啊？没有反应？啊
！Incendio， 阿 Q，
啊！他怎么完全卡死了啊？
Levioso， 阿 Q，
啊！白毛安安，所以这个石头到底要拖去哪里啊？也没有坑啊。嗯，在哪？
阿 Q，
这个应该不是白不白天的问题呢，就是我都没看到他在哪。
阿 Q，
啊，不是吗？而且这附近的路又超级难拖的，就是它是斜坡。 这附近又只有这个，没有看到跟他配套的那个解谜的东西。之后有魔杖再回来飞好了。好了，先回去。这里面有任务。
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned. Thankfully, with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
这一把多少钱呢？它有没有写
What are we looking for today?
600，哎，那么便宜哦。
That item is of the highest quality.
哦，这个很帅，可以。那这个呢？学院扫帚。哦。
That item is of the highest quality.
哦。买这个好了。
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements.
哦，还可以改车哦，不是改扫帚哦。
Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Oh.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I'm maybe too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
超级自信、超级喜欢自己卖的东西的商人。
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your
他就弹出来啦，手机在我旁边而已哦。
He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
哦，所以会有赛
How
少
long have
走
you had a
吗？
passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match, seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
好，
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
不是啊，我要去那个商店。嗯，魔药店在哪里？来了，魔药店。
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
我想要额外的酬劳，可以吗？
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
好诶，任务完成。好，接下来是什么任务？专注魔药啊！我还要再买一罐专注魔药啊！专注。
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you.
这个我好像有了哦，硬的固，然后专注跟终极。
A wise decision. Thank you.
对，顺便
What
跟
can I
他
do for you today?
买一点东西。
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
OK。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
这里还有任务、哦，这是什么任务？山根少佐那边有任务。嗯？嗯，这什么任务？那是支线吗？对。哦，是支线。哦。
Pardon me, were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being
神奇的
mysteriously
被断头，
beheaded
可怕的
to
蜘蛛巢穴，
terrifying
笑死
spider！ dens.
他不是刚之前的那个任务
You hear that at 11
白
years
痴哦
old. It sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you
喝水
soon.
喝。
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
好，我看一下哦。取得并使用专注魔药，终极印的固。先去解主线好了。这个时候就想先解主线了。黑魔法，他这次要教我什么？
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me. That counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
密室.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Oh. 自己进去哦，我自己进去哦。
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. with my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone, but he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Oh.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially
他好认真的在说，请你不
He
要讲
has
出去。
no love lost for his family or
很严肃哎。
But this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide
血
them,
统啊，
as he'll be the
对，
first
史
to
莱
tell
哲
you.
林那边
Anyway,
超级看重
The
看重
Undercroft
血
has
统
been a
的。
perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A
我们可以
spell
学，
like
我们不要用。
Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo。哇，那么难 ！A Y A， 哇 ，OK，A Y。
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
我看看啊，爆爆咒这个，爆爆炸。
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses.
Confringo!
Nice work.
Oh.
How's it feel?
It's a tad
That's
hot.
it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed
把
our
眉毛给
eyebrows.
烧焦了，
I would have paid to see that.
真的要
I
生
swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon.
Uncle Solomon.
Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for
研究
ages.
古老形态的魔法已经有好几年时间了，真的假的？
In the
你不是学生而已
meantime,
吗
with both Rookwood and Ranrock
你那么强
after
啊
you, I suspect a bit more
不
time
过好像也
practicing
是
the
啦，他好
blasting
像是
curses
在
in
我
order.
怎么讲，
Spend as
在
much
主
time
角
here
之
as you'd
前
like. And
是
remember,
最强的那
keep
个嘛，
this
对不对？
place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl. 这在主角之前，他好像是最强的对决手。哎，被看到了。
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together.
自己人，没事没事。
Herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone,
没必要这样
and
威
not
胁，
even
没
your
必要，
precious
没必
Professor
要。
Fig will be able to help you. My father
好的
is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
好的，浪漫包。
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place, and I was to tell no one.
不
He's
是
a
啊，
good
你
friend.
跟他不认
I
识
don't
的
need
啊！
you
我
to
讲
tell
的
me
那个
about my oldest
看
friend.
这个人真是
Thank
鸡
you
掰
very
人。
much.
妈的，是个盲包还是个鸡掰
I
人？
know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
鸡掰人哎！看这样是鸡掰中的鸡掰
Sebastian
呢
is。going to get an earful about this.
不是呢，啊，你们两个不是说是好朋友，所以我就直接跟你讲了嘛。干他妈公啥都唔丢呢，你要鸡掰呢？哇，妈速！
Might some kind soul help me?
好多支线任务，好多啊！我想要去解，我想要先解主线。不要找我。那个任务列表上面一大堆东西，我会非常不舒服。先不要找我，谢谢。万应室要怎么上去啊？问他这里吗？感觉鸡掰呢！如果你们是朋友的话，就怎么讲？就是塞巴斯蒂安跟我讲，对不对啊？我在跟你讲，是因为塞巴斯蒂安跟我讲，他也有跟我讲到你，你们是好朋友啊，这样不就好了？就讲过了。妈，今天他妈空位要靠背鞋冲他小，鸡掰。
You sound offended. What did I miss?
有需要吗？
Levioso.
Revelio.
这里没东西哦。啊，这个在哪里啊？这边我看到有一个火点，可是我不知道在哪，有一个传送点。啊，没关系，先解任务。
Professor Weasley，
小雨安安19月猫，
感谢阿全的19个月，好耶
！Somewhere away from prying eyes。
感谢阿全。 哦，哇哦！我知道霍格华兹，你知道，在我的印象里面，霍格华兹里面有超多。
Headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time.
有很多那种隐藏的房间嘛，可是里面都超乱的。看到底有没有想整理
？After you, Professor.
皇上，你没有订阅啊，看不到啊。皇上没订阅，好扯哦。多比，你这显示有，真的假的？哎，为什么我显示没有？你看上面显示没有显示。
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
今天刚好到齐，笑死。
I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
F5 就没了，没了。
Clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room.
消消场。
I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
什么东西 ？A Y A X Y 大便，原来是用大便藏住所有东西吗
Splendid.
消消场。
Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
哦，是 elf 哦，原来多比是精灵哦。
Goodness, my old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
啊，你的旧书包。
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio.
哦，这个是拿来垫脚的，是不是？垫脚，可是要垫去哪里啊？我还不会温加颠拉维亚萨，我们要法。哦。 啊，这边然后要怎么走？哦，这边不能爬上去，这边一定要从这里。这边过不去。嗯？哦，这里。OK。
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
靠腰大哥。万一是居然觉得你需要洗澡哈，洗澡，记得洗。哦，灯笼。
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
睡光光。
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Okay.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Oh, 找到了，迪克。
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
万年是这叫 The Room.
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
这个没问题吗？大家耳朵注意，我觉得耳朵会炸掉。看这游戏，有的地方超大声，有的地方超小声的啦。大家注意耳膜。哦。
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. Identify unfamiliar.
这里有个传送点，要传送点。
One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Oh. Oh.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
这里不是该有一个传送点吗？哦，这啊嘿，你可以开一下吗？这个传送点 ，Hello。还有什么东西啊？这屋子里，所以这屋子里就有一个那个，就观音屋的屋子就只有一个那个，这是什么？哦，好，哦，我知道这是什么地方了。这个就是你家啦，严格来说就是你来做各种东西的地方，然后你可以在这边放各种你想放的家具，制药台啊，种植物啊，然后这个是鉴别桌。哦，我家好。
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
变换魔咒，是吧 ？A
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
好耶！所以我要
Protego!
哦，还有各种风格的哎，好棒哦！先转，不是，OK。OK， 哦，然后药草学。
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret.
Oh.
We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Oh. 哦，可以中，好诶，中。喝水喝。
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
你怎么边吃边掉啊，哥？我还要扫地啊，麻烦呢。我看一下，我还有什么东西？实用工具，描述啥？这我有了，这个嘞。OK， 地毯。那这很像猴子啊？有吗？有点像猴子吗？ 哦，他要教我 Wingardium Leviosa 了，好诶。
Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
我想要一个看起来好坐一点的椅子。好好，他在帮我扫地了。好，哦，好多东西可以玩哦，他能收集的东西很多哎。OK，
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well.
看像
First,
小雨
you'll
你
need
加
to
顺
gather
便
some
谢谢，你在哭
moonstone.
哦。
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
我要玩挂画。好。啊，墙壁装饰物要那么多，好，多。看一下还有什么？这个挂一大堆不需要的东西上去，哇！ 好，再一个。还要挂一堆没有用的东西，干！地板装饰物，地板。好，然后呢，再什么？再一个，我想一下还有什么东西可以用？还有什么？来一张桌子好了。
Good work.
好。
Shall we move on?
好会装饰哦！你在哭是不是？
What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your
有
furniture.
电脑桌吗？当然是没有啊，是19吧？
Let's get started, shall we?
17。
Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand.
变换咒。
conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
哦，改变物品的大小。哈哈哈哈哈！好，我改变颜色，我可以改变颜色。哦。 物品的风格。
Nicely done.
OK， 哦，好。
Now you're ready for something a little more
轻松
advanced.
装潢，真的。
You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
啊，真的假的？哦。 阳台，阳台是什么？阳台是这个吗？
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance. Deke, would you mind?
Some years ago. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
好，你在哪？哦，嗨。
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Oh, 好诶。这个风格不错。
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
所以万应室，再讲一次，万应室的英文就是 the room。哎呦，它还有地下室哦。哦。 看魔法世界可以有无限空间，好好哦！你买一间3坪的房子就可以有那么大间了，真好呢。
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
好诶，要地堡有地堡，真的。这个是会先变小，大哥。这个，哎，对，好，谢了。 哦，超大呢！哇靠！我不太需要改了，就这样就好了，对吧？哦。
Confringo!
哦，好诶，快乐！哇，这是快乐的家。
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
哦，这里呢？哦，这里是之后会再开放，是不是？有地下室，有上面，有下面，都有这样子。啊，之后可以坐吗？这椅子可惜不能坐，可惜这椅子不能坐。好，我刚刚好像有拿到一些神奇的装备，来看一下。 哎呦，38，那么嗨哦！装饰用，也有可能是装饰用啊。反正就是越大的话，你越多东西可以玩嘛。啊，没有，这个不用改，靠腰，这个不用改，这个，好，我要改的是这个，我觉得这个好看很多，好，哎，还有装备吗？哦，看一下，哦，这个好看。 啊！我的12.5英寸去哪了？就在我手上啊！我手上拿这只就12.5英寸，这只啊！这是什么东西？这个会动哎！哦！为什么这个会动啊？啊
Accio Levioso
不能用魔法打他。好，我好像很会哦。你看， 啊，我很会。好，我看一下，我接下来有什么任务呢？我看一下，地图意识，这个这些我下一次再解好了。我想要先解地图密室。好，地图。会蓝猫 V 呀、我的 Explosion 呢 ？Explosion， 可是那个打完之后身体会软掉，不好吧？我怕被你们捡走。Explosion， 好，就这样。哦，靠阳门在这里哦，哦。
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet himself.
If only a new student.
这里真的很容易迷路哎，我一定要看着小地图走哎。哦，教室。
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons.
好久没看到费格教授了。
Word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
哦，直接开始。好，我本来想说讲完之
The
后
room is
我
called the
先
Map Chamber,
休
by
息
the。way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
我觉得教授也很嗨呢，就是遇到了这样一连串奇怪的事情，然后教授就是没有跟其他人讲，就是我跟你自己去解决，我跟你就好了，干超屌的。不要跟其他人说，我跟你该管的好啊。
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Hidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
哦，他在说他老婆，有点可惜，他老婆看不到了。
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
所以我不确定他的语气是说啊不紧啊，跟蛋姐跟我啊不差，还是说等一下没关系，别急的那种语气，不知道是哪一种。
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
好，今天游戏先到这边，累累的，把东西领一领。哦，这个。没有啦，不玩游戏而已，在那边踩。 然后我看一下，我还有什么东西可以看？库存，我有什么新东西吗？没有吧？天赋还没点，猫头鹰啊？有谁有？哦，又需要送货是不是？好，把惊叹号全部消掉。这是植物嘛？这是素材啊。OK， 天赋，我3个可用天赋，我想一下哦。万应室，强效引擎，上面还有什么？毒触手，这个我要点的话，我想要点这个。跟这个这样就好了，就是带这些植物去打，然后咒语，追击敌方目标，干这个范围攻击都很需要因为到后期人感觉都挺多的。回血我反而觉得还好破心护吸收我觉得可能蛮需要的，降低咒物冷却时间这个，然后核心点这个好了，好，应该点完了。好，休息啦。